unboxing Shelfies today. Very excited to be here and share the stage with the two other judges, Caitlin and Kiki. But before I introduce them and we talk about um, the live today, so the Shelfie Award is the Shelfie Award is the program that we host, Startup CPG hosts as the only free award program for emerging CPG brands. So we try to recognize the very small guys. And today we are gonna do some unboxing, answer some common questions that you guys have, and then we also have like a bunch of product here with us that we can like talk about. So if you are here in the chat with us, making sure you say what's your brand, where are you located. We love to interact with everyone. So to get started, Caitlin, do you wanna introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'd love to. I am very new to the Shelfies game this year. This is my first time judging the Shelfies. I am the editor at Startup CPG. My background is in CPG. I was a buyer at Cambridge Naturals for the body care section back from 2016 to 2018. And I'm very happy to be back in CPG. And I'm just currently looking at all the products I'm surrounded by right now. Better for You is definitely my jam. So I'm really excited to see the Better for You brands, but also just very excited to see all the different branding in general.
And how are you holding up with the over 1,500 products you got on your doorstep?
Actually, my husband and I had a conversation this morning. He's like, we need a different flow for next year. Like this is getting out of hand. And we did a big rearrange this morning and sectioning everything off and kind of came up with a solution for right now. But we're at the tail end of it. It's been super exciting, but my mail carrier had some suspicions that I am addicted to shopping. Got her on the Ring camera. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was super fun. You have to tell me your process later because this is my third year, but I still get lost with like third year. I think so. I don't even know. I lost count, but I still don't have like a good process for it.
It's a lot.
Kiki, do you want to intro yourself?
Sure. I'm Kiki. I'm our social media manager, and this is my second year as a Shelfies judge. Um, I think we all kind of have our own like tastes and like things that we kind of like specialize in or like look for. I'm kind of like the dog person slash pet person on the team. So that's one of my favorite categories to judge. I was a mixologist and bartender for about 7 or 8 years. So I like doing alcohol, any drinks, plant based. I really enjoyed judging snacks this year. I think that like the snacks category, they get to have a lot of fun with their brand story and also the packaging. Like some of like the coolest packaging that we saw was in the snacks month. So hopefully, I look forward to showing you guys some of that today. Patty, what
Awesome.
about you?
Oh, yes. um, so I'm the head of marketing and community at Startup CPG. I've been with Startup CPG for 5 years now. So basically since the beginning, this is my third year, I would say, being a Shelfie judge, and it's very nice. I love seeing all the new brands, and just like when I go to the grocery store or talk to someone, just recognize all the cool brands in our community. I would say that I love like everything very clean label, the beauty products. But it has been like I love cooking too, so like the sauces, baking mix, and everything is like fun for me. But yeah, I would say snacks and ready to drink beverages are like the easiest because we don't need to like there is no extra stuff. But everything is fun to try, and I love to host like friends and we try a bunch of things together for like 3 hours. At the end, everyone is dying because it's just a lot of different tastes during 3 hours.
You mentioned ready to drink. I see Caden from Spade is in the chat, and I am currently drinking the blueberry acai.
Oh, cool. Yeah, mine's are on the fridge. So yeah, I see a lot of brands here with us. That's very cool. So we are just gonna like, so the flow of this today is gonna be just, we have a few box closed, we have tons of products open here. So as Caitlin just showed Spade here because she has on hand, though, that's very cool. So we can try to find your brand here, or like talk about the products that we just opened as well, since like some of them we're going to be surprised. But if you also have a few questions about the Shelfie process in general, just feel free to drop them here in the chat. So I think that we can get started by exploring a few boxes or products that you guys have. I don't know if you have anything right on hand there if you want to open a box. And then just before we dive into that, just make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, because this is the best place for you guys to learn, get to know all the webinars and content. We're going to start to create a lot of like exclusive content for YouTube. So hit that button. Um, so Caitlin, you said you have some products on your table. You want to chat about some while I open a box?
All right, so you saw Spade. I'm drinking Spade right now. I saw Date Fix is in the chat. Date Fix is right here. It's date paste. This one is date paste, orange blossom water, and cinnamon. It's definitely like an energy gel product, but you can tell just by the ingredients I read off. Super simple. I'm a date freak. It's like my thing, my favorite sweetener. um, I saw Ulu is here as well. This is an empty bag of Ulu. Breadfruit bites. Hello, Ulu. Um,
That was an interesting product for me because I never heard about that fruit before. So that was really cool. And I think Kiki also talked about that like 2 days ago or something.
yeah, it's so good. It's a very interesting product. I don't think I've ever had breadfruit prior to Ulu before or heard of it, really. What else do I have? Like, where do I begin? Um, Jubilees, flavored milk.
Oh, mine is gone a long time ago.
We got some chocolate this year. This is just a very small sample. This is unchocolate mez. So it's made from mesquite, I believe. Mesquite bean flour. I'm probably butchering this, but Elite butter, Elite. It's interesting. So for people who are sensitive to caffeine or like can't eat chocolate, mez. Then Elements maple toffee bar. Sauces. This is like just a fraction of the sauces. I don't know about you two, but sauces I feel like were the most popular category. What do you think?
Sauces this year was, every year we got a lot of hot sauce, but this year we got a lot of sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah, sauces and seasonings is always a pretty big category for us.
I need to like
Yeah.
just sit down with a box of crackers or a bag of chips and just taste everything. But in front of me, I have La Masita.
Oh, I think Melissa tried that and she
Oh,
finished
yeah.
in like a few days.
Quinn as well. I think he polished off a bottle very quickly. CN Chilies, who I also got to try at Alley Rally. Um, don't worry if the products are not opened. I have to taste my way through 1,500 plus products. Um, Hot Boy Chili Oil. This is the Garlic Crunch. Very cute branding. And then Tersh, I'm very excited to try this. This is green chutney. Got some stuff for the kids here. Happy Wolf and Scout Organic little bars. I do not drink alcohol, but I was very excited to see this from Quincy. Look at the
Yeah,
branding.
that was one of my favorites that we got that month. Just because like it's so simple. It's like why has nobody else thought of that? It's such a simple idea but brilliant. Like so it's martini olives, but they package it in a way that there's more juice than olives, so you can use it to make dirty martinis.
I don't know if you can see the ratio here, but
Yeah, really smart.
all the olives
The olives are good. The olives are good. I thought that
are
was a cool
really
product.
I just
I thought it was
opened this, and this is very interesting. I never heard about prebiotics. We always hear about like prebiotics in
uh,
a drink.
I don't think I got that one yet.
Well, I just opened, so maybe you
Oh,
might
it's
be
probably on
receiving.
my porch.
So it's like marine plant drink.
Cool.
Mm, that's
Very
cool.
cool.
I got a beverage package today too. Yeah, I got Ringa. Love Ringa.
Me too. Big
Oh my
fan. I really love that there's no added sugar and no natural flavors. I feel like that's something that is uncommon with a lot of beverages.
We have a question here, really quickie, before you talk about your box. What if you don't like some ingredient? Did you share with someone else to give opinion? Yes.
Yes.
Um, we like ship products that we receive because we receive a lot of products, right? Like some brands, we say up to 3 SKUs, and then some brands send like 2 bags of each SKU, or even if you send 1 bag of each, we try one, but like we are very mindful of sharing and shipping the boxes to like other teammates from our team. And then also like I have friends coming or family coming over, and we just try a bunch of things as well. So we want to make sure that it's not only the three of us judging, so we can have like a broader opinion. Because I don't think that would be fair, just the three of us
We
giving
brawl
the opinion.
sometimes too. We do.
We what?
I said we brawl sometimes. It gets heated up in here.
Yes, it does a lot. Kiki, what do you got there?
All right, I just opened these. Hawaiian Soda Co.
Oh, cool.
It is a sparkling pineapple citrus blend. Wait, hold on. It's, I think they're just sodas. This one is sparkling pineapple citrus. This one is mango.
Mm,
And this one is passion orange guava. Says no sugar added. Let's see, what are the ingredients?
nice.
All right, it's filtered sparkling water, apple juice, guava puree, orange juice concentrate, passion fruit concentrate, organic Jerusalem artichoke, and stevia. Interesting. And it's all the way from Hawaii. I got
Cool.
the package today and I was like, ooh, who sent me something from Hawaii?
Another
I like
Hawaii
the
brand.
packaging.
Power up.
Oh, yeah.
This
They're
is so
so
cool.
fun.
I originally thought that this was just like a supplement powder, like a protein powder, but then I learned that you can, it says it on the package, so I should have known. Dip it, sprinkle it, blend it, bake it, or scoop it. Like you can just eat it right out of the package,
Hmm,
and it actually tastes good.
it tastes really good.
Um,
I saw that we have this brand Zatters in the chat here, so
That is good stuff. So
I have the product
lightweight.
right here.
this one
I
too.
like this photo. Like it looks good.
She said she has new
Zatars.
packaging coming.
Hmm?
She said she has new packaging coming.
Oh,
What's your
cool.
favorite flavor of cookies? Someone just asked. Or maybe just like our favorite cookie we got this season. I
I
know,
like
Caitlin, you really like the unicorn
snickerdoodles.
bite.
I did really like the unicorn
I
bites,
have those
and my
too.
daughter loved the unicorn bites too. I'm
Yeah.
like a very basic bee when it comes to cookies, like peanut butter chocolate. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their packaging's really cute.
It is cute.
Yeah.
I don't like chocolate cookies. I'm not a very fan of like chocolate cakes or brownies. I don't know, I just think it's too much chocolate.
Indulgent.
I really I really like the My Better Batch, the birthday cake flavor.
Oh, yes. Birthday cake
And
is very nostalgic.
not a cookie, but we got these tres leches desserts that were mind-blowingly good. I don't remember the name of the brand. I wish I did, but really good.
Let me see. But
I saw
those
to
were
be
the
Oh
honest.
wait, Nowhere Bakery's in the chat saying nowhere. Okay, we just got the Nowhere Bakery. I haven't even tasted it yet, but
I haven't got it yet.
this is gonna
Caitlin just
be
got it today.
baby's first nowhere bakery experience, just so you know.
Oh wait, but should you have it now on the live?
I mean, sure.
All right,
I
crack
don't
one of
think
those
I've
cookies.
ever eaten anything live on
Live.
camera before, but let's do it here.
This
All
is
right.
Caitlin's first
So,
time trying Nowhere Bakery.
Nowhere Bakery. Should I go with the chocolate chip cookie or the candy bar cookie first?
I like both, but I am fan of the candy bar. But both are good.
The ingredients are really good. I'm shocked to see only 4 and 5 grams added sugar in a cookie that's like this big, not like the size of a quarter, which is really
Yeah.
nice.
Look, while you try that, I saw tea gems here in the chat.
Tea jams. All right, I'm gonna go with the chocolate chip cookie. Here I go. Oh my god, it smells really good.
This is the mango white peach matcha. I haven't got into your jams yet. They are here, but they look really good.
Oh, look
Do
at
I
that
do the
cookie.
influencer hand?
Yes.
Mm. Wouldn't mind if you sent a baker's dozen of these.
They are dangerous.
We're
Mm.
all just like waiting for your reaction because Patty and I have had them before.
It's really
So
good.
we
The
know.
salt
Yeah, they're
too is
very
like
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a
Do
bit
I
we got
turn
a
my
cake
camera off?
from them.
Because like
We got a cake from them last year for like our fourth anniversary startup CPG. Mm. It's like our whole team was eating. It was really good.
yeah. All right, one more bite and then I'm gonna have to pause.
All right, we have
It's
a question. A
go for
question
it.
in chat. What is your advice for good packaging? What call more attention when you open the box? What I guess what gets our attention when we open the box or advice for packaging?
I have an example. I have literally saved this for this purpose. All right. This brand is called Buzzy. They are an insect repellent brand. I've not tried it because the box is literally just so cool that I needed to save this. Got a nice little hello and thank you note. But then look at this. There is fake grass in the box, there are bugs, and then there's the product.
It's so
Amazing,
cute.
if you
Yeah,
ask me.
that was
This
definitely
product I got and I was like, wow.
That was
Some time
clever.
and effort went into that.
yeah, I
Because
really like that one, opening that one. Um, I mean, I would say just as far as packaging goes, like bold, colorful, um, pictures of the product so you know like what it is, your your logo and brand on there, nice and bold. Um, but yeah, I have examples of cool packaging that I set aside if you want to see some. Um,
this is cool too. All in a
That's
minute.
cool too, yeah.
These are melting supplement strips. So think like Listerine pocket packs, but for your health.
yeah, their melatonin strips are really good.
A little Zippo action.
They will knock you out. The melatonin is really good. But this is another one, another example of packaging that's really cool. El Nacho. They're like they make a couple different flavors of tortilla chips. This is the chili and lime. They make a pineapple barbecue, which was really good.
That one goes hard.
Pulpito. They have really cute packaging. They make like different flavored, kind of like fruit leathers. And here's another one. Snoods. Snoods has cute branding and packaging. But yeah.
I think
Something
also
that
making sure that like you add the call outs on the front of the packaging, you know, if it's like plant-based, gluten-free or whatever your like differentiation is, I think it's important to have that.
I like this one too. Mucho.
But there is one thing that we don't like when we open all the packets.
What's
Whew.
that?
The Easter grass stuff and packing peanuts. We said yesterday, like immediate jail time for
It's just
packing
like a
peanuts.
huge mess.
I don't even know like the scientific name, but Easter grass is what I'm calling it. You know, just like the strands of paper or plastic that are packed into a box.
Okay, so just going over here the chat. So Sandra from Purely Sprouted Sweet and Salt Snack Mix. Yes, I opened your package the other day. Um,
Wait,
somewhere,
purely
but it
sprouted.
was great. Hmm? Yes.
This?
It's good stuff.
I guess I
Good.
shouldn't have put the
The blur,
background.
yeah.
Sorry.
Wonder Pops in the house.
I
Yeah,
will
I never
say,
seen that too. The popped water lily seeds. That was another interesting product.
yes. I will say, going back to branding and packaging, I think Pulpito Bites does a really good job with their swag, so their stickers. They either don't have the brand name on them or the brand name is very small. So they have like the cute little fruit characters, which like anybody could get into, even if you didn't know what the product was. I love a brand that does a good job with that.
I agree.
Speaking of which,
That
this
is
is
a
probably one
huge
of the
PR
coolest.
box.
Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest packages that we got this year. Super wow. They're like a veggie puff chip, but they also kind of have like characters and stuff on their packaging, but really cute.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 on the packaging.
Very fun.
Okay, I just opened this. Another beverage. This is Tree Blend Caffeine. Oops, I don't think you guys can see. Call
Nice.
Marquise.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Lychee peach sounds good.
I love lychee flavored everything.
R Fit 76 for the hazy fudge. My husband was a big bourbon fan.
Yeah, I think the bourbon was my favorite.
What did you think about the packaging and taste of Sauvet drink? Sauvet? How? My accent always say the name of the brands wrong, so I'm sorry.
Is it Sauvé? Yes, no.
Yeah, Sauve.
Culprit of the Easter grass. My friends tried the Sauvé drinks. They really liked it.
The
I will say, I
CBG,
think
yeah.
your packaging was beige, if I'm not mistaken, or at least one of the flavors was. And that's something I feel like I do not see often. So I think color wise, that's a good standout choice.
Yeah, I think they use like pastel colors, which is cool because like Kiki was just showing like all these like very colorful brands. So it is like I think when you put on the shelf, it just looks very different from everything else.
Totally.
I just saw the Easter grass comment. That's so funny.
We're playing with you, Nicole. Don't take it to heart. But next year. No. My cat, who's just sitting over here right now, loves the Easter grass, which is not the best for us.
Yeah, I feel like if you have pets and kids, that can become problematic. Ooh, this looks good. Cravings.
Fried
Oh, this is
Cactus
the
Crunch
crispy
tortilla
taste.
chips. Blah, tortilla chips this morning. Oh yes,
This is
cravings.
the Chrissy Teigen thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cactus Crunch chips were great. I've never tried a cactus chip before. I think I've only ever had cactus in a beverage, which is like prickly pear. I thought it was a good product. The packaging is very nice
Yeah,
too.
the
Love the
packaging is
color
really
choice.
pretty. Packaging is very pretty.
Guys, if you have any questions related to the shelfies, let us know here too. I know some questions we get all the time is I submit my project in February when I'm gonna hear about it. All the finalists will be announced in February. No, that's a long time until 2026. All the finalists are gonna be announced in August and then winners in September. We need time to make sure that we try and read about every single brand. That's why it takes so long. So be patient with us. We are a very small team. Um, and then you should, for every year, even though if you like make finalists this year and don't make winner, or if you don't make this year, just don't take personally. You can always apply for next year. There is like no rule that you cannot apply once. And then last one that we get all the time is that if you can apply up to 3 SKUs across all categories. So let's say you have a nut butter, but you also have some like cashew snack. So you can submit not like 3 nut butters and 3 cashew snack. Would be like, let's say, 2 nut butters and then one snack, if that makes sense.
It makes sense to me.
Oh yeah, the dulce nut de leche, it was really good. I don't have here; it's in my kitchen. But
Yeah,
that
it
was
needs
mind
to stay
blowing.
far away.
As a Brazilian, I approve that, and then like condensed milk, that it's a healthier version of it. Very interesting.
Really, really good products. We were just eating it by the spoonful.
Yeah, dangerous. Yeah, Startup CPG is gonna be at SFA. We have a section at the Riven Pavilion, the debut district, so like the top floor. From your booth number, I think that you're gonna be at that floor too. Okay, question, Judge. What are things you guys look for during Shelfie Awards?
Who wants to go first?
Kiki, go for it. I'm talking way too much.
Well, the first thing I look for is when it comes to food and beverage is that it has to taste good. I am a label reader, but not as much as these two. Um, my background is in restaurants, so and I'm an avid home cook. So at the end of the day, things have to taste good. Um, I really like chef owned brands. Those are some of my favorites. I like indulgent things. So yeah, it has to taste good. But definitely we do look at ingredients, ingredients that are at least clean as they can be. I mean, obviously, if you're making a cake or a dessert, like, you know, I'm not against the sugar. Like, you can sugar me up if it's, one of those situations, but we do keep an eye out for, like, any weird ingredients or like preservatives or like that kind of stuff that, is unnecessary. Um, what packaging? I really enjoy looking at packaging. Um, I will say one thing, back on the topic of packaging, that is kind of a pet peeve, is when you don't have your website and social media on your packaging. That's
Mm.
something that I notice a lot. Um, and as a social media manager, I'm always looking for that because we post about the brand. So I'll be like, oh, like, what's their Instagram? And I'll look at their package and I'm just like, it's not on their package. And I want to like email every single one of them and be like, put your socials and your email and your website on your packaging. Um, but yeah, those are some of the things I look for.
Yeah, I think the first one is definitely flavor, like the taste or the feel, if it's like a beauty brand. Um, and I would rather you have like a not so cool packaging, but that the product tastes good or feels good. I understand that, like, packaging stand out and everything, but we do look at packaging too, but I would say the flavor is definitely like a priority. And we love to like learn about your brand too. So like we go to about us or our story on your website page, and then we read about like why did you create that company, and we do consider that as an factor too. And then whatever Kiki said too, and then just adding last one, how engaged are you in the community? Like how engaged are you posting question in Slack, applying for our events, engaging with us on social media? We definitely consider that as a factor as well. Caitlin, anything we missed?
No, I think you guys are good. For me personally, when I am looking at a product, this is what I do. I look at your product and then I go right to the ingredients. And that is when I decide whether or not I'm going to eat it or drink it or put it on my skin. I definitely have like standards for myself that aren't like standards for the startup CPG community. But that's what I do. I look at your branding, I look at your product, then I go to the ingredients. That's when I make a decision if I'm going to use it or if I'm going to share it with family or friend. And then I go right to your website. There's never a time where I'm going to try a product and not go and read about you and find out your story. Like, I love putting the two together. So if you have a story and it's not on your website, put it there.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel that like I talk to founders in person and they have an amazing story which is not reflecting on your website.
Totally.
So make sure you update that. Yes, we are gonna do a live announcing not the finalists but the winners in September. Finalists will be announced by email. And then question, we can only submit once even if our product fits several categories, correct? We only have 2 SKUs, so we sent both in our first submission. So you can submit up to 3 SKUs. So let's say one of your products fit in March. So you send like one SKU in March. And then if your other product fits in a category in May, then you send your product. So I don't know what is happening here. It's not my
It's
birthday.
peace sign.
And then if your product fits in May, you send products in May, but you only fill out the form once. And then in that form, you can choose different categories. And then there are questions or photos that you can submit for each product.
Yeah, and if you've already sent both of your SKUs, but you want to be considered for different categories, you can just put that on the form. You don't have to resend them if you've already sent them both. So, like if your product was a frozen item, but also plant based, and this month is plant based, you don't have to send it again. You can just put on the form frozen plant based, and we'll know.
I got to share this because it's staring me right in the face. This
Yeah, they have
brand,
cute packaging.
isn't it so cute? Brand new. I think they launch in 3 days, actually, on the 17th. This is gluten filled cake mix. That's their whole thing. Going hard with the gluten. But this is
Oh,
all in.
I have that one too, Patty. If I could find the front of the box. I love this stuff.
I haven't tried yet.
I'm definitely trying that. I love a broth.
Mm.
Yeah, so this is Thai lemongrass sipping broth.
And it's a plant-based broth.
Hmm.
Pecan
Yeah.
Amore. We are a very new company. Are you looking for more established brands or new to market brands as well? Well, we definitely are looking for brands. What is it? Under $5 million in revenue per year. But I personally love seeing a brand new brand. You should submit as long as your product is retail ready. Like if
I
it's
think
ready to
they
go on the
I think
shelves.
they submit already.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I have your stuff here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, our whole mission is to empower emerging brands. So we know that some brands just launched 3 months ago in the past and they got an award or got into many programs. So we don't like count when did you launch. We count about like taste, engagement in the community, packaging, like all the things that we listed so far. Oh, Miles is here. Very excited to try your product.
Oh, Millie's.
Oh, Millie, sorry. See,
Yeah.
I told you my accent.
Oh, you're fine. I'm obsessed with Millie's. I drink this stuff all the time. I think I met the founder at it was when we were in Vegas for the Winter Fancy Food
Winter.
Show, which is like the perfect time to be introduced to a hot broth drink.
Totally. I
And
think his name's Lance.
I got COVID right after that show. So that is what jump started my obsession.
I should have had some of that when
Yeah,
I was dying in the hotel.
really good. And I love that it's plant-based because I feel like a lot of the sipping broths out there are like a bone broth or they have collagen in it or something like that. Like this is just plants, some herbs
Awesome.
and spices in there.
What else do I got here? Chicka chicka.
Oh yeah, that
Chicka
was I
chicka.
met them summer fancy food last year?
This is so cool. Let me see if you can, without, there we go, without getting on my keyboard. But it's fennel seed digestive blend. Typically get this like at Indian restaurants. I think either on your way in or on your way out. But I've never seen it packaged like this before.
Yeah, kind of like
Pretty
a mint.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the mint one.
they
It's
are
like
gonna
funky
be in
colored.
our summer fancy food section. So if you
Oh,
guys
Mhm.
are going to summer fancy food, we have cool brands coming up.
I have
Okay.
two mitts products. Tick Mint is going to be on Shark Tank on Friday.
Oh,
This,
really?
Oh,
yeah.
I actually really love that product. Where I live in the woods, and like this is tick season, and I have two dogs, so I've been using that whenever they come inside to like check them out.
And then another mitt, this one was made to wash wine glasses. And it also comes with a ring dish slash sponge holder. But you can wash anything with it, like knives, baby bottles, anything. Really cool packaging example. It's just nice and elevated. Makes you
that's a
feel like you're
fancy
buying
one.
something very cool and not just a sponge.
I love the normal packaging too. Don't worry, guys. I'm not judging you because you don't send a fancy packaging. Okay, question. Which category do you get the most products for? It changes every year, I would say.
hmm Yeah, last year we got a ton of beverages. We've not gotten a lot of beverages this year.
And hot
Yeah,
sauce.
tons of sauce. Yeah, hot sauce, sauces, seasonings. I think snacks was a pretty good category this year.
Supplements was pretty jam packed too. This is another supplement brand. Prepare your mind, mood juice.
Yeah. Because I would
Someone in the
say
chat,
this year we got a lot of sauce, but last year was a lot of hot sauce. I think last year we got like 40 hot sauce.
and chili crisps. Chili crisps were really popular last year.
Yeah.
You
And
know
this year we are getting a lot of nuts, like
lots.
flavor nuts.
hmm
You know what was a flavor that was popping up a lot? I was thinking about this last night was ube. We got a lot of ube this year.
Ube,
Hmm.
yuzu.
Yeah.
Yuzu was a hot one. A lot of Asian flavors in general, which I love to see.
Yes.
There was what was that one Sabai ice cream flavor that was green?
Pandan coconut.
Yeah, that was a really cool one.
I
Uh,
lied. I did have this here. This is the almond delight dolce. How do you pronounce it? Dolce, not delice.
Dulce de leche, yeah.
We're literally just
So that one, I think it's like 4 ingredients or three.
this
Because you
is
know when you eat like condensed milk or dulce de leche from grocery store, like can have tons of things inside.
water, agave syrup, micro pulverized almonds, and sea salt. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, is there a chance to get feedback on what has been submitted? We don't provide feedback now since we are like still going through all the submissions, but once we like announce winners, you can definitely email community at Startup CPG. Um, and our judge could give you feedback on your product. And yes, one brand selected per category. I think last year we had 32 categories. And every year change. Like there are a few categories that we do every year, and some will add or change a little depending on what we receive.
Look at the color on this.
What
This
is
is
that?
not the
Oh,
jar, it's the product. It's a cleansing gel from the brand Activist Skincare. I kind of want to eat it just because of the color, but I won't.
Um, to answer another question from the chat, will there be anywhere to see the brands that submitted in their website so we can support all? There won't be like a database like fully published, but we are doing a lot of like brand highlights and category highlights that'll go out in blog, email, and on our social media. So if you're interested in seeing those, make sure you're following us there and that you're subscribed to our newsletter. If you're not subscribed to the newsletter, you can do that at our website, startupcpg.com. Caitlin, do you have anything else to add?
No, that's it. I would definitely say subscribe to the newsletter. That's where you're going to get everything. Just subscribe to everything that we do because everything we post on different channels is not the same. Like you're going to get exclusive content on YouTube, you're going to get everything via the newsletter, and we could feature your brand on Instagram, but not in the newsletter. So all hands on deck.
There was a question. Oh yeah, no, before the question, and also like we when we announce the finalists and winners, we have a blog and then we link their website as well. So for those, we will like create exclusive content that you guys can click on. But all the submissions, like we try to post as much as we can. It's a lot, as you guys can see.
Yeah.
Can a brand win multiple years? You can if you launch a new product, like something totally different. You wouldn't win like, oh, you won for matcha flavor, and then next year you want to win for mango flavor. Like you, it's the same product. We wouldn't consider that. But if you have a new product, you can definitely apply again.
Mhm.
Okay, I might have missed this, but could we have submitted a few flavors for each product in the same category? Yes, up to three. Up to three flavors. Cool. Well, I think we are about 40 minutes in. I appreciate all you guys being here in the chat talking with us. This is our first live on YouTube. Yay! As I mentioned, we are trying to do like more content here. So we post all the recordings of webinars, podcasts. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Um, we will be creating more content about the shelfies in the newsletter, which will be different from social media. Um, any final thoughts, Kayleen or Kiki?
Final thoughts. Um, I'm excited for this year to close out and see what we get next year too. I think word to the wise for some brands, if you are thinking of submitting for May, do it now. Do not wait until the last minute because we had unfortunately quite a few brands that submitted for last month for April, but they missed the deadline by a few days. So if you're thinking about submitting, do it now. Do not wait because if you miss the cutoff, then you're not considered.
We really try to be fair with every brand. So if your brand doesn't arrive by the last date of the month, it's going to arrive like June 1st. I'm sorry,
Right.
but we really try to be fair with everyone that apply within the month. Kiki, final thoughts?
Be patient with us. Yeah, we have I mean well over 1,500 products in hand at this point. We're making our way through, chipping away as we can. But yes, if you are in the May categories, get your products in, get your submissions. And if you have any other questions, we also have our Shelfie Awards guide, which is linked in our bio and our Instagram. Make sure you go to our Instagram, follow us there, join our newsletter, all the things we've already said. But if you ever have any questions, you can always look at the Shelfies guide. All the FAQs are in that. And in the Shelfies guide, you can see all the prizes that are available to the winners from all of our sponsors. And also you can see pictures of the cool trophy that you can win. Um, but yeah, looking forward to it.
Thank you everyone for submitting.
Yes,
This has
thank you
been
for
a lot
coming.
of fun.
Yeah, thank everyone for submitting. Again, you can submit as many years as you want. Don't take anything personally. If you don't make this year, you guys saw there was a lot of products that come to us. But thanks for everyone for being here with us. This was so much fun. And Caitlin and Kiki too. Thanks for sharing your time with us.
Of course.
And we'll see you guys back in the community soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.